Good morning and happy Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about the number one thing that is killing your success. So welcome. I'm so glad to have you all here. Good morning. Alrighty there. Always have to block a bunch of trolls when we get on so that we can have space for the actual legit people. So alrighty, for those of you who are new, my name is Crystal Payne and I'm the founder of MoneySavingMom.com. I'm also the creator of the 14-day course called Make Over Your Mornings. That's at makeoveryourmornings.com. And if you are interested in that course and you're not sure whether it's a good fit for you, if you go to makeoveryourmornings.com, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and you can type in your name and email address and it will give you the first day for free so you can check it out to see if it's a good fit for you. So yes, Dawn, I'm just blocking. It's unfortunately, I guess it's a good thing. I think Periscope featured me again or something. And so that's always a good thing and a bad thing because we get to meet a lot of new people, but then we also, it attracts a lot of new trolls and you just cannot keep on top of them. So you just have to block them when you get into your scope and just go with it. So I try to get it to only 150 people can comment at one time. So we try to get all the legit people that they have seats on the bus. That's the goal. So anyway, so glad to have you all here. So I got up late this morning. If you saw on my Instagram, I'm the Money Saving Mom on Instagram, and I forgot to set my alarm clock. So I know it's a cheesy excuse, but it's the truth. And so when I woke up on my own at 6:12 this morning, I had a choice at that point. I could beat myself up and say, I can't believe it. I can't believe I forgot to set my alarm clock. Or I could say, you know what? I didn't set my alarm clock, but that's okay. Let's see. Number one, maybe I needed the extra sleep. Number two, it's only 6:12, so it's not like I slept in until 8 a.m. And number three, I'm going to figure out a way to redo my morning so that I'm going to get back on track. And so that's what I did. And gratefully, I have a slower day today, so I was able to get back on track. And it's not going to be a problem. But I'm late to Periscope, but it is what it is. And we just roll with it and give yourself grace. So the number one thing that's killing your success, I was inspired with this from this book that we've been talking about this week that I've been scoping through. And there was this comment or quote in here that really got me to thinking. And it said, whenever I feel stuck or burdened by my circumstances, I look for the new perspective. I ask myself, what am I missing? If I absolutely had to, how could I solve this problem? And I really think that the number one thing that is killing your success is the belief that you can't. When you believe that you can't, when you believe that you are stuck, you're probably not going to be successful. It's the belief that you can't. So you have a choice. Just like this morning when I woke up and I woke up late and I could have said, I failed, forget it. This day is just, I'm a failure. This day is a failure and why even bother? Or I can say, you know what? What's the best thing that I can do in this situation? So in any situation in life, you have a choice. I am going to challenge you this morning that you replace the I can't with instead the question, what's possible? So when you come to a situation where it seems like it's overwhelming, it seems like you failed, it seems like it's not working, it seems like it's not going to work, I challenge you, instead of saying, I can't, or that's impossible, ask yourself, what's possible? Also, surround yourself with cheerleaders. You need people around you who believe in you, who believe in what's possible. When you surround yourself with people who are just saying, life is so hard, this is so awful, I just can't do it, you can't do it, nobody can do it, this is terrible. When you surround yourself with that kind of talk, you're gonna feel stuck. Eeyore, that's right, Stacy, Eeyore. When you surround yourself with Eeyore people, you are gonna be brought down. Now, some of those people might be living in your house. Some of those people might be related to you. And it's not like you can just cut them off of your life. But you can choose to bring some new people into your life too. You can choose to find new friends. You can choose to find good podcasts. You can choose to find good books to listen to. You can choose to surround yourself with positive cheerleaders. These might not even be people that you ever meet in your entire life, but they're people who are cheering you on because when you listen to them, when you watch them, when you read their stuff, you feel like, I can do it. And instead of being stuck in the I can't, you start saying, what's possible? Surround yourself with cheerleaders. Also, tell yourself the truth. Someone said stinking thinking. We get stuck so much of the time with this stinking thinking. We get stuck and we let those lies cloud out our ability to believe and to hear the truth. And so I want to challenge you that every time you start thinking, I'm a failure, I have failed, I'm no good, I'm not good enough, that you call that for what it is. Those are lies. And you need to replace the lies with the truth that says you are enough, you do have worth, you do have value, you do have gifts, you do have so much to offer the world. The world needs your gifts and your talents and your story and your experience. The world needs you. So tell yourself the truth. Also, remind yourself of success stories. I like to surround myself with success stories. Now when I say this, the whole positive thinking thing, I get kind of, it's like, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I think we have to really be careful of that because honestly, that's not always the case. I could dream that I'm going to win the Powerball or that I'm going to buy an airplane or whatever, and that's probably not going to happen. Okay, so I'm not talking about this sort of pie in the sky like belief that is a little bit like you're off your rocker and you're going to be chasing after nothing because it's never going to materialize. So chasing after, the pot at the end of the rainbow when there's no pot of gold there. It's just all air. That I'm not challenging you to dream something that's not realistic. But I'm challenging you to, honest dreams. Heavenly Recipe, that's so true. Honest dreams. And so, but surrounding yourself with true success stories of people who have worked really hard, who have faced some of what you're facing and who have survived and who have not only just survived, but they have been able to thrive. And they have maybe climbed up out of that pit or they have survived that hard situation. They've been through it and they have survived and they are thriving. And you can feed off of their success and be encouraged and have that hope because we all need hope. And then focus on the next step. Don't get bogged down by the big mountain in front of you, whatever that mountain is. Maybe that's a mountain of laundry today. Maybe that's you're in the middle of a really hard marriage situation. Maybe that's a mountain of financial troubles. Maybe that's a mountain of just like, you're just tired and life has just been rough recently and you're just tired and everything feels like a mountain. Whatever it is, I want to challenge you to just focus on the next step. Don't get bogged down by all of your surroundings. Just focus on the next step. What is the next right thing for you to do right now? Ask yourself that question. What is the next right thing for you to do right now? So, replace the belief that you can't today with the question, what's possible? Maybe you need to ask some of those positive cheerleading people in your life to help you. Maybe you're stuck in the I can't and you can't personally get out of that place, but you can ask some positive people to give you some perspective to help you to think about what's possible. A can-do, cheerful attitude will take you so much farther than a complaining, negative, defeatist attitude ever will. So if you want to go places in life, if you want to do something, if you want to be successful, if you want to reach your goals, you have got to have this can-do, committed attitude. Say yes, what's possible, and how. Instead of sitting there and sulking about everything that's wrong and everything that's hard and just complaining and whining and just feeling defeated without ever even trying. You can do this, whatever it is. And that's my message for you today. I want to challenge you to replace the I can't with what's possible. And I want you to know that I am cheering for you. And I believe in you and what your potential is. And I am excited for you and for you to take that next step and to do that next right thing. Because the world needs you. So be you confidently. So that's what I want to share with you today. If you need some further encouragement, especially to get up and live with intention, if you go to makeoveryourmornings.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and sign up to get day 1 for free. I think this course is a 14-day course. It will really encourage you to be able to live your life with intention. It's just 15 minutes a day, a 5-minute video, a 5-minute workbook, a 5-minute project, and we have literally had thousands and thousands and thousands of women go through this course, and the stories that we have received of the life change as a result of this course has just blown me away and been so humbling. So go to makeoveryourmornings.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, and sign up for day 1 for free. And I hope that it encourages you as you live this life and as you seek to live with an I can do, committed, cheerful attitude instead of the complaining, defeatist attitude. Also, I was going to mention that this afternoon, I think it's going to be about 4:30, I'm going to do a scope on sponsored blog post, and underwritten blog post. So if you've ever wondered, how do people get paid to write blog posts, especially get paid by companies to write underwritten or sponsored content, we're going to talk about that this afternoon. So that will be at 4:30 Central Time for our Money Making Mom scope. And I'm going to hop off and hop back on to do our book club scope. For those of you who aren't joining us for that, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you sometime later.